This game has puzzles inside of puzzles inside of puzzles, and I want to see how deep the rabbit hole goes. We got 3 penguins here, and I guess the goal is to get them either to their goals or to the puzzles inside the puzzles without sinking them. I'm gonna tell you right now, the first penguin's not doing too much. Red penguin can grab a hammer, which I don't know what that does, but I can go to Mjolnir, and maybe I get to learn what the hammer does. What the? Got 3 seals with hammers? Oh god, it goes deeper. This is a puzzle inside a puzzle, inside a puzzle, inside a puzzle, inside a puzzle with hammers. And the hammers knock penguins out of the way. Well, I'll tell you right now, I don't want to knock the penguin out of the way. I want to get the green penguin to the green goal. But I do want the yellow penguin to knock the gray penguin out of the way. Okay. So it's interesting. There's also gray penguins that we don't care about the goals for. Next level seems to be spin. Okay. Well, can I bump? Oh, I can bump them over the wall. Oh, interesting. Okay, so what if red comes down here and then yellow goes around so that red can bump it up? That way we can kind of reverse the order of them rotating. Oh, but red knocks yellow into the water again. So maybe I need for yellow to not go all the way down, or yellow could come up and then red can hammer him. Yeah. Okay, because that will just knock yellow forward. That makes sense. Now we got to stomp. So blue is the only one who actually needs to get to the goal. And the seal needs to escape. So when blue hits the seal, that sends it as far as it can until it hits the wall. How do I stop blue just in general? Maybe I have to use other layers to the advantage? And the seal can't go anywhere from here. By the way, I know it's a fucking walrus, but I'm calling it a seal. Deal with it. Or should I say, seal with it. Like, my thought is I just want any penguin to be above the blue penguin, because at least they can serve as a buffer. Oh, well, I'll tell you what. With the seal over, I can have the blue penguin go over one, and then the red penguin does serve as a buffer. Just sending them all into the water. Get off my island, bitch. It's mine. Well, but now we're gonna bash 3 penguins, but I can't actually control the gray one. So I imagine then this is a level about just sending the gray one away. And I think it's pretty self-explanatory from here, but hopefully... Oh, there are more tricks. I can't go through that wall. Okay, so the new plan then is as follows. You gotta get green ahead of red so that red can just punch green out of the way here. I think it needs to actually be the other way around. Yeah, where red is at the side and then green is here so red can punch green out of the way. Now, green can come around, crumble that wall, which would normally just be a one-time barrier, but not for someone with a hammer. That's interesting. Okay, I'm gonna preservation it. Oh god, they both have hammers. So the tricky part is figuring out how green is gonna get to its goal at all. Because generally you would want to use the other penguin as a backstop, but with the hammer, it's just gonna send it flying. And let me just see if like somehow this is fine. Does it knock it over the wall? Nope, knocks it into the water. Okay, I'll reset. I mean, I guess actually green could immediately come down if red doesn't move at all. But then red's gonna have a hard time getting to its goal, I think. Well, this actually creates an interesting idea. What if red hits green back so that green has never been here before and now could come around and hit red this way? And that can let red hit the goal. Okay, nice. Now, we can't go to this puzzle below because I'll sink through the ice. But I can go to trail. Oh, and we got barriers that only work on certain colors. Red can go through red, and green can go through green. But penguins cannot go through barriers of different colors. So I think we just need to get green on the side of red. And I guess I don't care what happens to green. Well, I care a little bit. I think I'm gonna have to punch green over a little bit at a time and slowly advance red just so they can come up. So someone's got to get the hammer. I mean, I feel like red would... Oh, red can't be the hammer, because that doesn't get it to its goal. But maybe red could come get the hammer from above, and red could get the seal out of the way, and the penguin, but we can't get to our goal, so we booted the seal too soon, it would seem. So what I'm going to do then is just keep booting the seal over until it can come down. And then we can punch and then boot and boot. Almost. We just gotta boot the seal now, which means it hopefully can get out of here. Oh shoot, it can't leave! No, it's so close. So I think I need the seal to be on the right side of the penguin. What if I go back to before the penguin boots the penguin and I bring the seal here? Then we could actually get the seal to be on the right side of the penguin. There we go. So then, seal goes here, penguin boots it, and the seal can escape under his own free will. It doesn't need to be booted to space. Tricky one. Love a good tricky puzzle. Oh god, we got a hammer now. Probably gotta march with them together just to get down to this next level. Oh, okay, blue one's in. We're breaking. There's a suspicious dust pile. These are known for trapping creatures and not allowing them to move. My thought is that the seal needs to be on the penguin ring and the green penguin needs to be below him, which might be possible actually if the penguin and the seal were reversed in this position, which actually is not too bad because I could bring the seal around like this. Oh, but then, oh, I just need to bump the seal over by one, not by this many, because I would love to bump the seal up, but then the penguin can't go anywhere. Okay, what if the penguin were here? I guess the main thing is that the penguin would come over. No, it's so close. Okay, I want to do a little test because I'm actually not sure how this interaction will work. What if the seal is here and the penguin hits with a hammer? The seal is then stuck. Okay, but what if we have this position, the penguin and the seal both go up? Does it crumble the wall? It knocks it over the wall. That's the difference. Okay. Now from here, can I slam this? Yeah, I can do a chain of slamming. In fact, I can continue to do a chain of slamming. And I could beat this area, but I want to see if there's any other puzzles to do first. I'm not gonna lie, even if I reset, I have no idea how I would be able to do more puzzles. Oh, I guess I could do frozen if I went straight up here. Okay, that counts for something. So, gray penguin can't move. What I'm thinking, though, is having red kind of come around and bonk the gray penguin? Maybe not all the way. Maybe just bonk the gray penguin this far, because that's where it needs to replace the red. Oh, no, seal needs to come up. But then how does the seal leave? So the gray penguin probably needs to be below the seal. Is that possible? Or maybe the other way around needs to happen? Where, actually, the red penguin is below and the seal is here, so we go up? Yeah, that's definitely doable. Nice. Okay, so watch out for the dust. Now, I guess green can go past, but something tells me we're gonna need that seal for later. I'm not sure how I'd win here. I guess I could inch up yellow and inch these two down. I could almost send the seal off like this, but unfortunately my penguins are in opposite order. Maybe I gotta use something like this to kind of allow yellow to come this far down. Oh, I think we're mostly set up. Now I can just knock the seal out. Get out of here. Nice. Can I get to the other locked puzzles, though? If yellow is here, blue is here, blue could go along the path and get to this level. I don't care if it's a losing state, I want to get to the puzzle. Okay, so I'm gonna guess green has to get the hammer, sliding right to left, and then causing a big old chain reaction. I want green to be on the red pile right now. But the issue is, if I do that, that gets green and gray solved, but right now it leaves me without the other two. Well, from this position, I could maybe do a nice little rotator. No, I don't think there's enough space to do what I want to do here. I think I'm gonna reset, but I'm close. Like, I think I need to do the big chain line, it's just, I don't know where I'd go from here. Well, I guess doing this move gets red in the center. And what's nice about red in the center is that I can get yellow in the center, which I guess would allow me to set up green. Oh, ooh, which would then allow me to set up the chain. Let's go. That's such a cool solution. All right. Well, the next question is, how do I get to that island down there? Maybe it's time to do the funny chain here. Bonk and bonk. Get a nice little win. So at least I know how the hammer works. I can knock the gray penguin over, but I can't actually control the gray penguin. Oh, and I can't seem to get inside that wall. So with the spring and the hammer combined, can I win? Because I can just kill off the penguins. I guess I can go this far. I guess... Oh, I wouldn't quite win yet. Yeah, this doesn't quite win. Rip. I want to see if it can use it to at least get me to a new level. I guess the one thing it can do is get me about... Actually, I can win if I press left. But I want to solve this puzzle first. Foreboding. It goes even deeper. Okay, so this is dealing a lot with the dust, knowing that you can't slide out of the dust. So maybe got to use the part on top somehow? Like, at least I could reverse the order here, and this could at least get me in blue. Now I'm mastering the dust storm. We also got to seal with the spring, because of course. Oh god, that seal's escaping. That's fine, it needed to escape anyway. I'm gonna just solve as much as I can. We got a disguise here. So the easy part is getting the blue penguin to its goal. The hard part is getting the hell out of here. Or if I'm getting the seal out of here, the penguin isn't gonna be able to get to its goal. So what gives? Can the seal escape via spring here? No, still cannot move at all. Does the seal actually need to go in the crack? Oh yeah, it does. So the blue penguin needs to be on here, and the seal needs to be to the right of it. Yeah, something like this. So realistically, penguin just needs to be in this row, and seal needs to get over. But right now, seal's not doing too much. I guess I could inch over like this, but then penguin's not getting back to his row. I mean, unless if actually seal and penguin keep marching together, and then all of a sudden we got them in their position. Nice. Get sunk. Yeah, that's a win. That's a cool puzzle. Can you wield both a spring and a hammer? Is that possible? Let's find out. Oh, the hammer replaces the spring. Well, that's interesting. So I feel like the seal needs the spring, and the penguin needs the hammer. What happens if hammer hits the seal with the spring? Then it goes that far. But here, the penguin can get the chain reaction going. So I'm thinking, what if we set up something here? It does blast off, even with the dust. It just can't end in the dust. That's the important part. Very cool. All right, we got a heist here. Also, the funny thing about this level... Oh, God. No, looks like green's gonna have to get that spring. The funny thing about that world map is actually I have no idea if I'm doing the puzzles in the proper order or not. I think that's refreshing. Okay, so I could win with green like this. But green's not going anywhere now, and how are we gonna win with blue? I feel like blue's gonna have to win with the spring somehow. But I guess the other penguin's gonna have to serve as like a body block then? Like I need to set up the route so it's not just blue getting stuck like that. But blue still needs to grab the spring. So green would have to be one down if possible. Oh, I could have green camp the corner and then I could have blue over here. To be honest though, I guess I would want it to be inverted because at least this would let whoever grabs the spring to escape. And then blue could go over and win, but unfortunately it's backwards. What if green goes in the corner and blue goes here? Green comes down? Do I have anything yet? No. Because blue's now stuck on the row. Oh, and annoyingly, I can't reverse the direction of the heist either. Because that's still a dead zone. Okay, got an issue. I don't think it's possible for blue to grab the spring. Like, I've really wanted to, but the furthest I could get is green getting the spring. So, I guess I have to go from here? So I guess the nice thing from here is blue at least can progress out and come down. And I guess green can come down. Oh, so I could just walk blue over. Kind of like this. Bounce off, get blue here. And we continue. Oh, we win! Ah, yeah, you just gotta parade blue down. Okay, nice. Well, now I'm pretty sure I'm not getting the rest of the levels without the seal, so let's work together here. Can the seal get to a level? Yes, it can. It can drop. Oh, okay, wow. So this is really a level about dropping items, huh? So I guess the only legal first move I have is here. Realistically, I gotta get the hammer out of the circle because I think I have to win with the spring. I could just go get a hammer right now. And holding the hammer doesn't actually do anything now, does it? No, I don't think so. Because it'll give me the spring, but here's the thing. I guess it is barely possible to win with the spring. Something kind of like this. Oh, yeah, nah, I'm holding the hammer. Why did I think I needed to get rid of that? Oh, it was much simpler. Maybe I could have the seal come over to here and tango. Wow, this looks so easy. There's 7 squares total. How is this hard? But yet, I guess it is. Because I assume we need the hammer here. Because I can get red to its goal, but then that somehow makes blue impossible. Yeah, it's unbelievable. Okay, so the only other option is to bring red around and just ignore the other spring, which I guess is reasonable. Yeah, I guess the main thing is knocking blue over. No! Damn it. Don't even bother. Because, like, red can win on its own now. So I would just need to get blue to the goal first. But blue's not going anywhere from here. Hold on. What if from here, blue was to get out of the way and red was to go up so that blue could come here? Then red could hit blue. Blue could bounce off red and go and win. Oh, man. It's impressive how tricky of levels I can get with 7 squares. 7 squares. All right, we're going to be free. Well, red seal's got to escape. Green has to win. Looks like the seal's got to escape first, but how's that going to happen? I guess the idea is the seal would get stuck on the green win, and then green would come in with a hammer and change that. Or green comes down. We could get a seal with a hammer, which we're going to need to shimmy over just a little bit. Get the seal here. Then seal can be stuck. Shoot. Oh, this is almost working. I need green to get a hammer and to be in the just left of the yellow penguin. Maybe I could switch the order of green and red. Yeah, like have green go get the hammer. Yeah, because I'm thinking here, someone's got to be below red, and we have the same dilemma as before. Let me reset. Okay, so the thing is with yellow is that it's technically a movable penguin. The level's called free, so maybe that's a hint that we need to free the yellow penguin and have them actually do something. I think it could be. Like, for instance, we could free yellow like this. Then I guess something that could happen would be, let's get yellow over here, and then I need to walk yellow over. I've got a plan. What if we lock green in here? Oh, fuck. Never mind. Because, yeah, I was thinking if I could lock green in there, then I would just launch the seal over. But that's not how that works. In fact, I think green needs a hammer. So maybe it's got to be green that hits yellow out of there. Which, okay. Let's try that. Just inch green over about this far, and then bam. And now I think I want to set it up so yellow is on the right side of the seal. Because this way, I can set it up so we have yellow here, seal here. We can send out the seal and then knock green into the goal. Aha! Very clever. Okay. Well, I guess I can go to flutter pretty easily. Obviously, we know with a hammer we can slide through the wall. But how on earth can I get blue to stop there? No, it doesn't make any sense. And if you hit this thing without the hammer, then you just fall in there. Now, like, okay, what if yellow did that? But then we just have a gap. We'd have a gap. Oh, okay. What if one penguin with a hammer is standing here, and then a penguin with a hammer slides up to it? So I think it has to be blue with the spring. I don't see any other way for that to happen. We could create some sort of chain reaction. I'm just gonna kind of keep sending it over. Keep sending it. Okay, we're in position, actually. So, does this work? Yeah! Because it bounces with the spring, it doesn't keep going. It just launches one extra square. Nice. Okay, how do I get to the bottom? I don't know. Somehow I'm gonna have to get red into this column. Right now, I guess it's maybe possible like this. At least we can come down. No, we can't. Okay, you telling me then the seal needs to come down? I think they both need to come down. Yeah, I think they both need to come down, which actually, thankfully, is not that bad. Just get the seal down, bring you over. Okay, now we got a little chain going, so we can get to cleanup. Oh, and I was gonna say, this is so easy. You just gotta get green there. No, you don't. It's not easy. See, I feel like if green had the spring, this would be very doable, but blue has the spring. Like, I get the vibe that someone needs the spring. But how's that gonna happen? What if I do some sort of... Oh, I can't knock it around. I can knock green out, but then I lose the spring and green. So that's a no-go. Man. I have no leads on this. Oh, well, I guess if blue is on the green circle, and then green with a hammer smashes into it, I guess that would win? So I just need to figure out how to free up blue, which is easier said than done. Because, like, freeing up blue this way gets rid of the spring, and freeing up blue the other way gets him stuck. Unless yellow is sacrificed right away. Oh, but I still need to get rid of that hammer. I don't know if this would make a difference, but maybe green could come in and get the hammer, so at least yellow is unhammered. Actually, that might help, because then at least yellow could serve as a buffer for green. Ah, this is how we get green here. Okay. Oh, wait, no! So close. Does it help if green comes out this way? No, it's the same outcome. Actually, why would yellow need to be there at all? Right? Can't blue come out like this? I feel like then the main thing is getting yellow come and hit green out with a hammer. But not quite get him stuck. Well, maybe it actually has to be yellow who comes in and gets the hammer? Yeah, maybe it's that simple. But is this what I'm supposed to do with green? Yeah, hold on, because that just traps blue. Shoot, and I can't shuffle it over the same way. Oh, no. Wait, maybe it is possible to get blue on the other side of green? I just gotta get blue to be here and then green punch? Then blue can come out. Okay, progress, progress. In fact, actually, this should do it. Yes! Dude, I can't believe how much difficulty they're able to get out of puzzles with like 7 squares. Well, red's gonna slide right off right now. How do I get to the bottom corner? Oh, well, I guess if blue is here, red could overtake and then slide. Let's go nagging. So I have to nag these jagoffs. This is some sort of perverted Sokoban puzzle. Like, I do think I'm supposed to hit here, but then, whoops. Oh, I can't slide above the other one. I can knock him out of the way, however, and then get that there. Question is, how do I get below the other penguin? I'm just one move off. But maybe this isn't the progress I'm actually wanting to make. Like, maybe it's unwinnable from here. So maybe I'll reset. Ah! I did it. Well, okay, that was a weird puzzle. There wasn't actually anything interesting about it. But that can be forgiven from time to time. Okay, once again, I have no idea how I'm getting to the island one. Realistically, I just want to beat this world now, which I think is not too bad. You just got to get blue on top of the nest, then you punch out of the way. Oh, and that simultaneously frees blue. I didn't even think about that. Oh, I got an achievement for completing an optional world. There's another level above me. I have no idea how to access. Okay, I got another strange star here. Okay, Inception's complete, but the question is, where do I go from here? Because I certainly can't do the impossible level. I mean, now I know they're both in dust. They definitely can't move, so what gives? But the way I see it, there are not many candidates for where to go next. What a couple. One is the world directly above red. Another are the clump of two in the bottom left, close to the rocket ship. And I also have no idea why there's a yellow penguin here. Or any a blue penguin to get past this laser. Okay, maybe there's something like with the weird symbol that pops up? Like if I undo enough, does something happen? Oh, what the fuck? My penguin's blue now. Wait, it is a spring? But hold on, what happens if I like go back to ground rules? Huh? What is this menu? Enter puzzle, export? What do you mean export? No, I'll enter the puzzle. Hold on. Is it possible to have a different penguin be exported? Like what if I just get rid of that dude? I don't care if I've lost. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here for getting red to this. He's got a hammer now. But that just might be insane. Wait, you can also import different penguins and export different penguins? What if I import this penguin? Wait, now this is a different version of this level because red already has a hammer, but there's a second hammer. And I got an achievement for quote unquote creating a new puzzle. What the fuck? No, get me out of this shit. Get me out, get me out. I'm gonna export you. Okay, I always have access to this guy now. The main thing I can do with that is slam and die in a new place. How exciting. No, I think the realistic answer is that I need the blue spring guy back. Because surely I can do something about that. Well, hold on, can green guy be replaced by hammer guy? Wow. Oh man. Well, excuse me. That changes just a little bit. To be honest, I'm not exactly sure how. I'm just experimenting with all the different options. Can I get two? I can get two spring guys. Oh, and if I would move them both at the same time? Oh God. Hopefully it's not a big deal that I lost my normal dude. Oh yeah, I can just reset. Okay, thank God. Well, so I'm trying to figure out then what my next goal is, because I don't think I can actually get to the top level, because that's only accessible with blue, but blue comes out with a spring, so it'd always bounce off, unless if something was already at the level below it. Well, in that case, I would do the level below it. But I don't know how I would ever get to that. Oh, blue with a spring, that's how. I think that's actually very doable for blue with the spring. I can come up here and then bounce here. We're transitioning. Oh boy. There's lasers going to a rocket, huh? And we're gonna lemniscate. And it goes even deeper. Because of course it does.